What do we have right here? We happen to have a huge rare albino whitetail buck. And that's definitely the biggest one I've ever seen. We did take down a 170 plus albino whitetail with the recurve bow maybe a year ago, but I've never seen a 180 plus potential albino whitetail. We happen to have one right here. Look at how cool that buck is. Now, there's also a coyote out there and a couple of other bucks as well, tucked in back here. Nothing super special, but if you look right over here, there's a giant whitetail, 380 yards out from us. So, what we're gonna do is get over here, set up a tripod, and potentially be able to call in, well, for sure this albino, but then potentially this giant whitetail might come in as well. So my goal is to double up on taking 2 bucks out of 1 tripod stand. This is not going to be easy, so we're going to have to figure out exactly where they're coming from, what location they're resting at, and where they're going to drink at after that, because we might be able to get them before, or we might be able to get them after. We just don't know. And the way to do that is by going down there and taking a look at the tracks to see what direction they're coming from. Not only that, we should be able to find out where they're actually feeding as well. Right down to this bottom. Now, when we first got over here, I saw this thing from a mile away and I thought, what in the heck is that? And sure enough, it's a super awesome rare albino whitetail. Look at the rack on that thing. Wow, is that thing impressive. So we're gonna get down there right now and go take a look at the area around. Wow, that's so cool. He's got that kind of swamp rack buck. We were literally just talking about this yesterday, saying how I would love to get a rare with this swamp rack buck. You know, kind of like the wide, a little bit narrow rack, but it's still going to be 180 plus. And sure enough, there one is right there, just in front of us. I mean, how awesome is that? And that's going to be the last time we're going to see him, going over the ridge right there. But I'll tell you what, the next time we see him, it's going to be pretty epic. Look at that. Wow. All right, well, let's get set up, try and figure out where they're coming. So you can see they're feeding right here. Although I'm not seeing the exact location that they're at. They should have been right over here. That's a little bit strange. There's no tracks from this buck. I'm not sure why. But what we probably should have done is mark the spot that I wanted to set up the tripod. There's no whitetail tracks anywhere here. Gobbler. Yeah, they should be right down here. There should be tracks everywhere. Or at least one set of tracks. These here are turkey tracks. More turkey tracks. And more turkey tracks. The whitetails seem to be non-existent. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We got a track. More turkey. And a doe. Right here. That might be his track right there. We just can't tell at this point. But anyways, it seems that they're feeding right down there. So this would be the ideal spot to set up right here along this brush row. All right, after several hours of scouting out this area, we decided to set up the tripod right here, and that way we can see all the way out here into these fields here. In fact, there's a decent pronghorn buck out there. There happens to be a tree stand there as well, but a gobbler's there, and the albino whitetail should be coming from over here, this direction. In fact, we got yet another herd of whitetails over there. So yeah, this is going to be a pretty amazing spot. And then of course we have our giant whitetail right over there somewhere. Can't see him just yet, but and another gobbler out there as well. Make that another gobbler out there. Wow. This spot is pretty amazing. Let's just say that. But I'm thinking that the whitetail should be coming from back over in here, behind this hill. So right away in the morning, if we get out here, the wind should be good. Right now it is not good, but it's also 7 o'clock and they only feed here until 8. So we got to get out here bright and early. We literally need to get out here at, well, 3:50 in the morning just to be ready for these deer to come out, because otherwise we're not going to have a good setup. So now that we got that all figured out, let's get back out here tomorrow morning and try and get this super cool rare albino whitetail buck. All right, guys, here we go. It's the next morning now, bright and early. It's actually 3:30 in the morning. We have roughly 20 minutes before these deer come into this field. Not only that, when this buck comes out, he's going to stand out so much. So I was actually wondering if we're going to be able to get a shot off on him when it's still a little bit dark out. But then I realized, well, since he's all white, he's going to stand out, and that's going to be pretty cool, actually. Not only that, we'll be able to see him running away. Well, hopefully they drop, but potentially if we hit him a little far back and he's a little ways out, then he might run further than, you know, say like a pronghorn buck, which would just drop on the spot. And that would be so cool to be able to see him taking off with the red tracer sticking out of him. I just think it would. All right, here we go. Let's get up and get ready. This is looking pretty fantastic. We can see a lot of different shooting paths around here. Oh, one thing I didn't tell you guys is that we have the caller right there 30 yards away, just downwind of us. That way, what my plan is when they come out here and feed, we're probably gonna have to pull them this direction, and they'll kind of head over this way, but they'll probably stop right here, giving us a nice opportunity to take the shot. All right, enough talking. Let's get ready because we don't have a lot of time left. Oh my God, we just got a call from some whitetail deer right in this direction, right over here. There's definitely a buck, so there's a really good chance it's gonna be the herd of our rare whitetail that we wanna get. He called right over in there. Not exactly ideal. Ideal would have been coming in from this direction here, but it does seem that the wind is slowly shifting back to the west side over here, so I think we should be all right. Well, that's not exactly what I was hoping to have happen. And in fact, that happens to be our giant whitetail. But the good thing is, it's not the herd of our albino buck. So he potentially might just trot off, and that's not a bad thing. What we may do in this situation here is just kind of take a shot over there to get him to trot away and not sit there directly downwind of us and potentially spook the rest of this herd. All right, so he's 100 yards out. We're gonna take a shot over there. Obviously, we're not gonna hit him, but we'll just see if we can't get his attention. Look at those tracers light up. That's so awesome, man. Smoke the tree. He should be taking off here. I don't know why the heck this deer is not taking off. Okay, there we go. Finally. We literally lit up that tree like a dang Christmas tree. Oh my God. Well, at least we know we can take a 100-yard shot if we needed to, I suppose. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes. That's not him, but he's going to be right behind him. That's the one trivial. There he is right there. Look. Wait. That's not him? What? That is not the same herd. Where is our buck? Are you kidding me? You're telling me this is a separate herd of whitetails here? Wow. I'm kind of flabbergasted at this point here. Like, I don't even know what to make of this. I thought for sure he would have been in that herd. Especially since that one trivial came out first. And he's with the one trivial. But then again, when I saw another buck with him, I knew it probably was a different herd. Got a turkey right here. What in the heck? Dude, there was literally a gobbler right below us. You gotta be freaking kidding me. I mean, you could have pretty much dropped an arrow and landed on top of his head to be able to take down that gobbler. He was that close, and we never saw him. Well, the confusing part about that was this hen was over here, and I thought, well, if he's anywhere, he should be with that hen. But since he wasn't, then I thought maybe he spooked. Well, then we got a warning call right below us, and he was right there. So that wasn't so good. Well, we happen to have a coyote out there at 50 yards. We might as well try and call him in, I suppose. Let's see what happens. Got another gobbler out there. That should be our whitetail buck right there. Oh, he's coming in, he's coming in, he's coming in. Look at this. He came right into the call, 40 yards away from us. Got him a little bit high. But that should take him down. He was gonna bust. Obviously, you can see the wind is blowing right towards him. So there was nothing we could have done about that. It was either take the shot and get him, or not take the shot and watch him run away. At least with this option, we were able to get him. Well, as much as I absolutely love this setup here, it's not going to do us much good if this deer doesn't come out. So what we're going to have to do is try and find a different setup. And I think what we're going to have to actually do is change the time back to like 5 o'clock. Oh, hello. Where's that thing? Right over there. It's a hen. But I think what we have to do is change the time back to 5 o'clock in the morning, and that way this deer will already be out here. So at that point, we'll be able to just get over to our tripod, which will probably set up right there. And our tent is right there. So basically, we'll just go down to the bottom of the hill here, get in our tripod, and we'll also set up the collar behind us. So that way the whitetail come past us into range, right over here. I think that's what we got to do. All right, so it's the next morning now. It is super early again, but this time what we're gonna do is change up our strategy a little bit. We're gonna basically do some spot and stalking on this super cool, rare, albino whitetail buck. What we're doing is we're laying out here prone on this hilltop, overlooking this field, and once he comes out, then we're gonna move into position, which is right down there, our tripod lays, and we'll be able to hopefully call him in. That's kind of my plan. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Right there he is, right there he is. He's coming out right now. Exactly where he was supposed to come out, but for some reason he did not come out to that location. We literally had our tripod set up right there, and that would have been an absolute gold mine of a setup because we had our caller right there. We could have called him right past us, but unfortunately it did not work out the way that we wanted. However, now we got eyes on him out there 300 yards out, and we're gonna move in to position. I just kind of hope that we're able to call him into this distance. He's 300 there. We have 150 yards to get to our tripod. It's gonna put him at like 220. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be really close. 270 there. I think we're gonna be good actually. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna be good. We're actually gonna be roughly 180 yards out. All right, we're closing in on the last 20 yards of our tripod here. And there is our huge rare albino whitetail buck. Actually, where is he? There's a gobbler there. Oh, there he is. Oh, that's perfect. He's gonna be roughly 180 yards out, but our collar's over here. We're gonna have to move our collar. All right, let's pick that up. And we're gonna put it kind of behind us here. That way they stop, still within 30 yards, but we want them to come past that spot and not stop before. We got to check the distance here. I can't believe how close that buck actually is to us. He's like super close. But I think this should work right over here. And not only that, I do believe if they did happen to come to this collar, we could potentially take the shot. Yep, we can right there. Look it, there's the tripod, and we could potentially take the shot right here. So let's set it there, get in the tripod, and get ready. All right, here we go. So we're in, and we're getting a call from our whitetail. Let's turn the call around and see what happens. What I like to do sometimes is change it up a little bit, just to be able to get their attention and make them more curious about coming over and checking it out. Looks like a doe's coming out in the front. And there's 2 bucks in here. Looks like we have a doe right here. Still no sign of the albino yet. Oh my god, there he is. There he is, finally. We got eyes on him. He's out there at about 70 yards out. And we got a call from a gobbler as well. But what's he gonna do is the question. I think he's coming in. Oh my god, yeah, he is. He's coming in, he's coming in. He's right there, 50 yards out, broadside. Actually, he's quartered a little bit, but he's about to be broadside here in a second. 45 yards. That's a shot. I need him to slow down, though. Gotta be kidding me. He didn't quite want to stop. I mean, it wasn't exactly ideal. Alright, something is happening. Oh my god. They're gonna come right past us. Look at that. 40 yards out. Oh, you sucker. I was literally about to take the shot and he started trotting on me. Stop. Come on, stop, 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 stop. We had him so perfect right there. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay, he's right there, 40 yards out, coming in close, coming in close. He's 30 yards right there. That's a perfect spot. The wind! The wind pushed it! I can't even believe that after all that, the wind pushed it wide right at 30 yards. It wasn't even our fault. Like, there shouldn't have been that much wind at 30 yards, maybe 50 or 60. Like, what in the actual heck? All right, let's give this a try one more time. Really? You gotta be gobbling right down there? Ooh, max weight gobbler, actually. But let's give this a try one more time to try and sneak up on this super cool, huge, rare, albino whitetail buck. This time we have a pretty good wind, and if we call them over to the left side there, we should be setting up good. Not only that, they're actually out in the middle of this field this time. Last time they were over on the left side, so basically we couldn't see them the entire time until they got right on top of us. And then, of course, well, you saw what happened. We got majorly robbed by a 30-yard shot with a recurve bow. I mean, absolutely 100% robbery. We could have made that shot 10 times. Holy, there's so many loud animals on this map right now. What in the heck is going on? Wow. All right, here we go. I hear something. Not exactly sure what in the heck. Oh, it is a bobcat. Wow. I mean, that bobcat was less than 3 inches from getting smoked right through the vitals with that arrow. 3 inches. All right. So our collar's behind us here. That's a perfect setup. And there are our whitetail. Right there lays our albino whitetail buck. All right. Oh, don't even do it. Don't even do it. So basically this deer is spooking because the bobcat came through here. But it seems like we should be all right because they're coming this direction. Again, we'll change it up a little bit just to keep their attention. Is he? Yeah, he's coming in. He's coming in. Look at that. Wow. Well, let's see what happens this time. We got him out here 120 yards out. The wind is not ideal, but our caller is over there, so that should be, however, ideal. Yep, this is gonna work. This is definitely gonna work. And we cannot mess up the shot this time. Absolutely cannot. But here he comes. What a pretty sight right there. What a pretty sight right there. Wow. He's 80 yards out and closing. Oh, perfect. They're gonna come right through here, 25 yards out from us. Look at, there he is right there. He's 50 yards out. Here we go, here we go, here we go. We're basically gonna have to stop him right when he gets in this opening here, and I think what we're gonna have to do is use the caller. Otherwise, he's not gonna stop. Oh, perfect. I think we just smoked him. He didn't drop. Oh, the wind again. I do believe we probably got lung and liver. Why don't I see any blood? Why don't I see any blood? I don't know. I mean, I feel like the percentage went down almost instantly. But there's no blood. And I don't even see our buck. Oh, he's down right there. Okay, that had to be a vital hit because he didn't go 40 yards and piled up. Well, he's 40 yards from us here. That means he ran 20 yards from the place that we took the shot right there. So that's got to be a good hit. All right, we're going to take down this buck out here at 50. Ooh, got him a little far back. So that should be an intestine hit. That is an intestine hit. That means we definitely did get a vital hit on our buck. I'm just kind of blown away at the fact that this wind is pushing our arrow so much. Like, I would never have expected it. Yes, 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 that's a vital hit. That's a vital hit, baby. Yes, we got him. Woo! He's laying right there. Second time is a charm. Second time is a charm. Yeah, I wasn't exactly sure where we hit. I saw we hit center body, but I did think that we definitely did connect on something good. Anyways, here he is right here. Take a look at this incredible, rare whitetail buck. First, let me turn this thing off because it's a tad bit annoying. All right, here we go. Let's take a picture of that. Though it's not the greatest picture, it is, however, definitely a picture still. And well, let's pick him up. It's a liver shot. It's going to be a 181. And we pulled off a 35-yard liver shot. Actually hit pretty much dead center at 35 yards. And that is officially our biggest rare albino whitetail buck. He weighed 180 pounds. What a fantastic looking rare albino whitetail buck. Just absolutely incredible. As I said before, our biggest albino to date was a 162. And now we finally got a 180 plus whitetail buck. Man, I couldn't be happier. Especially the fact that we didn't quite mess up that shot either. That makes me feel a whole lot better. But we are gonna have to start compensating for that win from now on, I'll tell you that. Wow. What a heck of a majestic buck. And you betcha, we are definitely getting this thing mounted. All right, we got him. Woo! Man, I'm pumped. We put so much work, time, and effort into getting that thing. And it finally paid off in the end. All right, so next up, we're actually gonna try and slide over here and potentially take down this huge whitetail buck, which should be feeding right over there, not too far away from us. So we'll grab the tripod stand. The wind is perfect. This time we should be able to get him to come a little bit closer. Actually, we do have the tripod stand. Wait, where is the tripod stand? Oh, it's over here. And we'll set up our tripod right up here. Perfect. All right, let's see what happens. We know he's got to be right there somewhere. Turkey. Oh my God, there he is. Right there, right there, right there. Big buck, big buck. He just snuck in to 70 yards out from us right there. So he actually crossed right through here, 50 yards out. But unfortunately, I just stopped recording because I didn't think he was going to show up. And he came out of nowhere from over here. Not exactly sure why he's nervous at this point, but we got to try and hope that he calms down so that he comes into the call. Well, it appears the same thing that happened with the albino rare whitetail buck, and that is our huge buck would not come into the call when we were down there. Look at, now we got huge gobblers all around here. We got a gobbler right there, freaking max weight gobbler, another gobbler there, and then we happen to have our huge whitetail buck right there. But we were just in this tripod and nothing came in. And then there's more whitetail over there. That's the herd that the albino was in from before. We did take down a gobbler. I'm not sure if I have it on video or not, but I'll tell you what, if this thing comes in, we're definitely gonna go for him for sure. So now we just gotta get down there silently and try and get this big buck to step out. Well, we got this gobbler out here, about 80 yards out. We might as well just try and take a shot here with the recurve bow. I know we can take that far of a shot, but... Oh, he's coming closer. I just realized we have the caller right there. We could potentially call this thing right in. We don't need to be in a tripod. Look at that. He's coming right in. There he is right there, 50 yards. That's perfect. Where in the heck is he going? Second shot was money. First shot I knew we were going to be a little bit high, but that's to be expected. That second shot was absolutely beautiful. Oh, another gobbler. He's probably going to come into the call too, huh? And we're getting a warning call from some whitetail. Oh, from that deer there. Yeah, this deer is, or this turkey's attentive. I do believe it might come this way though. The wind is perfect. It should come right to us. And there's yet another gobbler coming in as well. Nope, that's a hen. All right, 70 yards out. That's in range for a shot. But we'll just sit here and get ready for them to come in. You're just gonna sit right there? Nah, he's gonna come right in. Oh yeah, he's coming right in. Nope, he's not. He's crossing the road. Got him. Ooh. That'll take him down. He landed right next to us. Huh. Where are you going? Alright, I'm not going to go over there because our buck is over there and we could potentially spook him, which we absolutely do not want to do. Alright, so we'll pick up this max weight gobbler here. Pulled off a 47-yard lung and liver shot on a 4.38 gold. So very nice shot right there. Oh my God, there he is. There he is, guys. We finally found him. He's 70 yards out coming in. Right in front of us. Holy, I didn't think he was going to come in. I honestly didn't think he was going to come in. This is pretty much like our third attempt at trying to get this huge buck. And we actually have him 70 yards away. This time, we have a perfect wind. We aren't going to have to worry about holding left or right on this buck. He's 50 yards away, right there. That's in range for a shot. A friggin' hard shot, baby! Oh my god, what an absolute epic shot. That arrow dropped right in there and hit perfectly. Wow. Well, we finally got him. He was big and he was smart. He thought he was smarter than we were, but guess what? We outsmarted him. And we pulled off a 50-yard, epic, perfect shot. And there he lays. It's gonna be a 223 gold, and we pulled off a double lung liver shot at 50 yards. That's quite a ways out there, and what a heck of an epic shot. And that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much, and I appreciate all of your amazing ideas in the comments down below. Every single time I see a comment like that, I definitely look into it and think about how I can make that video possible. So again, keep giving me all of your feedback and let me know what you guys want to see in the future videos. That's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.